What was Kevin like in the car at, let's say, 12 or 13, heading back from a win, a loss, but you got a long ride home? What kind of dad was he?
He was great. I mean, he was pretty, there was times when he was coaching me where he would let the refs have it, and he was pretty high energy, but usually after the game he was pretty even keel. And the line I remember him always using was, I'd be complaining about something, about the team, or we aren't playing, well enough and this and that. And he'd say, well, we can play an individual sport. You can go play golf. You can go play tennis. And then it'll all be on you. And there won't be any other issues. And, it'll be ride or die with yourself. And I said, I'm a 10-year-old kid. I'm like, oh, that's not, no. I love the boys. Yeah. I love the team. And he's like, okay, well, that's how it works. That's a team game, So there was lots of little lessons like that, but he was usually pretty even keel. And, hockey parents, I mean, as you know, it's crazy. It's madness. You're driving all over the place, tournaments, and they were there every step of the way for me, and a lot of fond memories. So you can't thank them enough.
This has just been an incredible couple of weeks for you from a family perspective, not just the Menors trip, but coming from the All-Star game, your second appearance. It's in your hometown, and you got to experience it with all extended family there. What did that mean to you now that you've had a little bit of time to get back in the routine here with the team? When you look back on that, what do you remember the most, and what was the best part for you?
Yeah, I think in the moment you don't realize the magnitude, and it's hard for it to sink in. But as time goes on, it's been a few days now. You kind of start to reflect on everything that went down in Toronto, and it was pretty special. And I think it's something that I'll always look back on as a very fond memory in my career, and being able to share that with friends and family and people from the Caps organization and all that. It was an honor, and it was a privilege, and hanging out with the guys, seeing the elite talent from around the league, and just soaking it all in was pretty cool. So it was a whirlwind. It was crazy. The city was absolutely buzzing. The game of hockey was at its best. So it was pretty cool to be around. But it's nice to get back into the swing of things and get this train moving in the right direction.
Pretty cool picture of you and Justin Bieber and Austin Matthews too, hanging out in the room. Saw that on Instagram. What was that like? Yeah,
Bieb's actually a really nice guy, and obviously very cool for him to be around, supporting the game, supporting the boys. He doesn't have to do that. He's obviously next level when it comes to celebrity status. So he was there, on his own time, hanging out with the guys. Goes out for warm-ups and signing a million autographs, taking a bunch of photos. He was a great sport. So it was cool to meet him and hang out with him, and obviously the rest of the players like Matty and the rest of the guys around the league.
Speaking of autographs, you told me your first time around at an All-Star game in Vegas, you were a little naive and didn't get things autographed.
Yeah,
that's a big part of the All-Star weekend for the players. You guys like to get sticks and jerseys. You did get a jersey, right? Signed by everybody. Where's that going to go in the Wilson household?
Yeah, I got a jersey signed by everybody. One of my All-Star jerseys. So I came. I remember in Vegas actually. I think Sergey had something for Ovi getting signed because he had to pull out last minute because he was sick. And I looked at Sergey. I'm like, what do you mean? Where's my jersey?
That's not gonna work.
Thanks for the heads up. Like, shouldn't you be getting my jersey signed? And so I learned my lesson in Vegas, and I came prepared and ordered a jersey beforehand, and all the guys signed it. So that'll be pretty cool. It'll be in the basement one day, and definitely fond memories reflecting on that.